In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, all praise and thanks are due to Allah, and peace and blessings be upon His Messenger. For Muslims, there are three types of prostrations which should be performed accordingly, as I'm going to explain it. First is the prostration of forgetfulness, which is called Sujjud us-Sahu. The prostration of forgetfulness, Sujud us-Sahu, are two prostrations which a person makes before the taslim. Let me explain you. If one of you has some doubts during his or her salah and he or she does not recall the number of rak'ah he or she has prayed, three or four, then he can put an end to his doubt by performing salah according to what he was certain of, which is the lesser amount, and then making two sujood just before the taslim. If one forgot any rak'ah and did his taslim, then he should make that missing rak'ah and then perform two sujood after taslim. Same thing goes for praying any additional rak'ah like 5 instead of 4 or 4 instead of 3. In the case of forgetting the first tashahhud or one of the other sunnah acts of the prayer, this hadith shows that one who forgets the first sitting but is reminded of it and he recalls it before he completely stands should return and sit. But if he is already completely standing, he should not sit and he should make two sujood of forgetfulness after taslim. Number two, prostration of recital called Sujud tilawa. Whoever recites an ayah of prostration, which is sajda, or hears an ayah of prostration, should preferably pronounce the takbir and prostrate and then make the takbir again and rise from the prostration. This is called the prostration of recital. There is no tashahhud or taslim with this sajda. This sujud is sunnah. Whoever does so has acted correctly, while there is no sin upon one who does not do so. The majority of the scholars lay down the same conditions and prerequisite for the prostration of recital as they do for the salah, with respect to purity, facing the qibla, and covering the aura. One may make any dua during this sujood and should say 3 times Subhana Rabbiyal Ala. This sajda is to be performed right after the recital or hearing of the ayah. Number 3, prostration of thankfulness, sajda shukr. The majority of the scholars say that it is preferred to make prostrations of thankfulness, shukr, when one receives a bounty or is rescued from some trial. There is nothing in the hadith to prove that wudu and purity of the clothes and place are required for sajda or shukr. And that is the opinion of Imam Yahya and Abu Talib. And these hadith are silent about any takbir being made with the prostration. In Al-Bahar, it is stated that there is a takbir. I hope you will follow these three prostrations. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.